computer backpack and walk out. Anyone with common sense would head for the airport and catch the next flight back to Tennessee. But she couldn't face breaking the news to her disappointed family yet. Sam didn't have any answers to the questions they'd be bound to ask about what she planned to do next. If anyone deserved a break, she did. She'd award herself one and deal with the consequences later. Outside the hotel, Sam hesitated on the pavement and considered her options. Across the road was the huge Paddington train station, and something about hopping on the first train out of there appealed to her newly stirred, reckless streak. She headed for the overcrowded main concourse. Fortunately, she snagged a spot on one of the benches and opened up her backpack. Sam fumbled around and found what she was looking for. She peeled back the shiny gold wrapper and sunk her teeth into sheer chocolate and honeycomb perfection. If she discovered nothing else apart from crunchy bars during this sojourn in merry old England, that was fine by her. While she chewed, she mused about where to go. Scotland struck her as a possibility because it was at the farthest reaches of Great Britain and had the reputation for sexy men in kilts. She'd watched Outlander and wouldn't be averse to tracking down a flame-haired Jamie Fraser clone to lift her spirits. Sam sneaked a glance at the middle-aged woman sitting next to her, pulling an apple out of her string shopping bag. The first day they used the underground to get to work, Kimberly drummed into her and Garth the two cardinal rules of travelling on public transport in England. Never make eye contact with other passengers or make any unnecessary conversation. After this afternoon's humiliating experience, she didn't care. "Excuse me, ma'am." The woman jerked round and gave Sam a wary smile. "I'll buy you a cup of tea, love, and give you one of my sandwiches if you're hungry, but I'm not giving you any money." Good Lord, now she'd been mistaken for a beggar. Did homeless British people usually wear designer jeans, albeit with manufactured holes, and sport French manicures? If they did, she might consider that as a new career option. "I guess we're at cross purposes, ma'am. I only want to ask you a question about the trains." "Oops, I'm so sorry." A mottled flush warmed the woman's cheeks. "I'm not mean, but I can't afford to give money to them all." Sam spent the next few minutes trying to reassure her new acquaintance that she didn't think badly of her. She stifled a laugh at realising she'd picked up the British habit of apologising for absolutely everything. "You're from America, aren't you?" "Yes. Have you ever been on holiday there?" "Good heavens, no, my handsome." She chuckled as if Sam suggested travelling to Mars via Jupiter. "I rarely cross the River Tamar, but my youngest daughter lives in London, and she's getting married soon, so I came up for a short visit to start looking at wedding dresses. I'll admit I'll be glad to be getting out of all the noise and bustle. Doesn't suit me." Sam struggled to decipher the woman's soft country accent. "Where's the furthest you can travel from here? I thought about going to Scotland." "You can't get there easily from here. You'd have to go to King's Cross or Euston. I'm from Cornwall, which is the same distance away, though, about 300 miles. People who don't know no better call it the back of beyond." The woman scoffed. "Have you ever heard of Land's End?" Sam suspected she didn't mean the East Coast-based outdoor clothing company. "I don't think so." "Don't suppose you've watched Doc Martin or Poldark either?" "I've never heard of the first one, but my mom's a huge Poldark fan, and I've seen it a few times." Sam hoped she'd scored 50% on the required English TV viewing test. "What time's the next train to Cornwall?" "The Cornish Riviera Express leaves from Platform 1 in a few minutes after 6. That's the one I'm going on." She beamed. "It'll get all the way to Penzance sometime after 11 tonight, but I'm getting off in St. Austell around 10:15, because it's the closest to Little Penhaven." The woman pointed to an oversized advertising poster on the wall. "That's Land's End I was telling you about." The billboard with its picture of a blue, sun-drenched sky, sheer cliffs and rugged coastline equaled anything she'd seen in California. Wow.